Hey y'all, Enzo here from Knox Knife Mods with my brother, Wolfman Walsh. We just wanted to take a moment to talk about a maker that we've had the honor of interviewing.
Yes, the privilege.
A privilege, yeah. He's local too. He's local to us, Knoxville, Tennessee. That would be Joe from Lancelot Leather. If you guys didn't catch that podcast, it's up here somewhere. Yeah, just in one of these directions. Please go check it out. By the way, while we're on the subject, a like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated. If you're new around here, if you're not new, the like button's always appreciated.
It's not gonna hurt.
Yeah, we're a small channel. We always appreciate the support. Yes. But in any case, we got some cool stuff to talk about with Joe's work. We've been fortunate enough to each get a little cool something that Joe handmade.
Yes.
But before we do that, it is customary that we do a pocket check.
It is.
What you got today, man?
I'll start. I won't. This stuff, I don't know if y'all can see it, but I had it laid out here in this configuration. But in the pocket today, main carry, I'm actually going to say, was right here in my new little MKM pocket sheath, was my Rough Rider, and it's brand new. It's not worn in yet, so it's stiff. My brand new Rough Rider Spades Capital Intern.
Nice.
I've been carrying this one as much as I can, and now that I have a pocket slip for it, because I just don't, I think that was my issue with not wanting to carry these as much as in my work slacks. I don't have a coin pocket or a fifth pocket.
Right.
And so it would just fumble around, and I didn't like that. So with having this now, it stays in place. I think I'm going to become a much bigger fan of knives like this. So,
nice.
So that was my main carry today. My secondary carry today was the Cold Steel Voyager XL.
Serious role reversal.
Yeah, one far extreme to the other. So,
nice.
No, this is a back pocket carry. So, and I carry differently than he does. So this is in my back right pocket, where my wallet is in my back left pocket. And then my my extra, my third carry, was the Rough Rider Tater Tot.
Nice.
And I'll talk more about this in a little bit when it comes to Joe here in just a second. And then my coin today just so happened to be the Lancelot Shield coin.
Perfect.
So,
nice.
What'd you have?
We'll start off with the main. I had. I'm not going to do this from sitting down. I could do a wave, but I'm not going to do it. I want to cut my arm off. It is the Cold Steel Immortal in CTS XHP.
Man, we both went.
We went tactical today.
Wow. Yeah.
But yeah, I just love that blade shape. Love that XHP. And this was a grail for a long time, and you still can't get these, so I'm fortunate that I was able to snag one. The secondary today is the Case Tribal Lock. The Tony Bowes design, kind of based off his Zulu. It's a really beautiful knife. And yeah, Case is doing some interesting stuff right now. I'm excited to see what happens. But getting back to Mr. Joe here, the back pocket carry is in a Lancelot leather clip slip here, and it's the Rough Rider Coffin Whittler. Love this knife quite a lot.
I forget how big that is.
It's a beast. Yeah. It's a beast, and every single blade on it. I mean, obviously it's a whittler, so every blade on it is designed for whittling shapes. So they're all kind of Warncliffe style blades. It's a nice knife, man. The only negative on this one is that the transitions aren't perfectly flush, but they're still pretty darn good. So I'm really not gonna hold it over their heads too much. But yeah, just a good looking knife. And yeah, this is their new shield that they've started doing. I'm not sure what happened with the arrowhead, but now they've got this kind of an ichthus kind of thing. I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't know
what exactly it's supposed to be, but I mean, I like it. Oh yeah, and lastly, oddly enough, before we even talked about doing this video today, this is what I was carrying anyway, but I also had the Lancelot leather coin. So
there you go.
It was meant to be. But yeah, so we just wanted to share with you guys, Joe reached out to us and he was kind enough to offer a discount code for our viewers. So we definitely want to share that with you guys, and just right out the gate, we'll tell you right now, the code is KNOX, K-N-O-X. It's not case sensitive, and that is for edcroundtable.com. And what falls under that purview, the sellers that fall under that, of course, going to be Lancelot Leather, also Sad Stevie, who I think most people on Instagram know and love. Forrest Hanks as well, really cool Hanks, and Jack's Lungs. So any of those vendors, you go to EDC Roundtable, check out their work, and be sure to use our code so you can get a 10% discount. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff there. And specifically, we wanted to talk about some of Joe's work.
Yeah.
You want to kick us off? Tell us about the valet tray?
Yeah, I've got two things that I want to talk about. And the first one is the one you can actually see here that I'm holding. It's the valet tray. We talked about this on the podcast. Yeah. He brought this out, and I was pissed off. In a good way. Because I wasn't a fan of school. I didn't do great. I don't have a lot of good memories. Mm-hmm. I guess lunch was a good memory, because when I saw this tray, like, it did something. It checked a box that I didn't know that needed to be checked in some sort of sentimental fashion, and I was like, I've got to get one of these. Yeah. It's the coolest thing that I've seen. Yeah. In 25 years, and it's so simple, and I love it. Yeah. So you asked me, why do you love it? I'm like, I don't know, but it's just something. It's simplistic. It's easy. It is functional.
It's a great solution to the
valet. Where am I going to put all my crap? Yeah. And I can put this here and this here, and especially for, like, I hate to sound like a maid, but for, like, dusting. Because if you have all this stuff on your dresser and you're trying to, like, get up, now you just go, I can pick this up, I can dust the dresser and set it back down. Mm-hmm. It's perfect. I'm sure y'all have that same issue, but
y'all can relate.
But no, there was just something so simplistic in it that it was just like, I don't know why I didn't think about this, other than I wouldn't have thought about this. So good on you, Joe. This was great. And if you don't have one of these in your life, you need to get one. So go to the EDC Roundtable website. There's 2 different sizes, and he gets them in just kind of sporadically and works on them when he gets them. So there's different colors, different sizes.
You never know how long a color is going to last either. Yeah. We kind of found that out the hard way.
And the trays are all different. So some of them, the fork is on the side, so It just depends. Some of them are just the square ones, and I think I'm going to go back and get a square one just to use like in my garage as a just like a nuts and bolts holder for when we're doing mods, and I'm disassembling.
That's a great idea.
Just putting little screws in little section. So I think I'm going to go back and get another one just for the garage. The other thing I want to get is the little slip cover that he makes for the tater tots. And the tater tots and the was it Mean Tangerine and the
Angry Watermelon? Yeah, I can't remember all of them. There's quite a few.
So
the Lightning Bug's another
one. The Lightning Bug, yeah. So he makes slips for these, and I think I'm gonna. I don't think I know I'm gonna get one of those. So you can find those on his site as well. And I was looking at the Hanks. And there's some. I'm not a Hank guy.
I'm not either.
To use it as a cleaning tool.
Yeah. Well, I will say though, after handling that forest Hank that we handled on the podcast, I was like, I get it. If y'all didn't catch it, I basically pulled out. I always carry a bandana. One of those Hanks makes my bandana just look like a wash rag. I mean, it just looks it looks terrible. Like the Hanks look amazing. My bandana looks like trash. And I'm like, this is why. This is why there's demand for a good Hank, because I mean, it's you feel it. It's a quality product.
Quality. So I've kind of got 3 things on my to purchase list. The first one's going to be a cover for this, and then the second one is going to be the smaller tray, and then a Hank.
Nice.
Just so I can get in the Hank game.
have a dog in that fight.
That's right.
I need to do the same thing. Well, for me, this is a clip slip that Joe was kind enough to share with me here, and I really, really love it. It's first of all, the work on this, the tooling work is absolutely beautiful. I mean, well, I guess it's stamping technically, but still, I mean, it's gorgeous stamping. It's absolutely beautiful.
I mean, it looks stitched.
It does. Yeah. It's crazy how good it looks. And I think you and I both had the same reaction when we saw it during the podcast. It was like, whoa, that's like the level of detail is insane. So that was the first thing that just really stands out to me, is the level of detail, but also the fact that it's got this really handy pocket clip on it. And this is from Lynch Northwest. It's a Lynch Northwest deep carry clip that he has specifically made for Joe's work, which is super cool. So the way that I choose to carry this, I carry it in my back left pocket. and it basically just rides like this, and it works great. I know it looks like it might fall out or something. It doesn't fall out. It's not falling out once, not a single knife. So it really is my favorite way to back pocket carry. And for me, that's usually larger blades. In this case, it's the coffin whittler. But I can also carry my Remington Granddaddy Barlow and my Case Granddaddy Barlow, and they carry wonderfully in this thing. So I just think that, I don't know, man. It's when I make my own slips sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
And when
I've got one of yours.
Yeah, and when I hold one of mine up next to this, it's like when you see the effort that a master puts in, and compare it to just something basic, you can really appreciate like how much
skill is involved.
Yeah, how much skill is involved.
Because we can put effort into a lot of things.
Sure, effort's
and
not
it
the
not
right
turn
word.
out as well.
Yeah, effort's not the right. It's skill. It's definitely skill. So yeah, big fan of the clip slips. That's honestly, the clip slips are probably my favorite thing that he does. But I'm also talking about I got that sweet Primo K-tip that I have.
Right.
And I want to carry it outside. I want to carry it in the outdoors. And so I reached out to Joe and I said, hey man, like I want to shoot for this thing. And so he's like, yeah, let's do it. So we're gonna figure that out. That'll be on a video at some point. And it's gonna be. I'm really excited to get the ball rolling on that. But yeah, guys. So we just kind of wanted to take the opportunity.
I don't even imagine what that would look like.
I'm already. So I'm wondering too. I'm like, okay, well, do we like what? I was basically gonna tell him like, look, if you had creative freedom. Yeah. What do you want to do? You know. So we'll see what he says. I'll let him. He's the boss. He's the mastermind. So I'll let him do what he does best. But yeah, no, I'm excited about that. But
curious.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, we just wanted to make a quick video, let y'all know that this discount code's out there, and if you want to pick something up from EDC Roundtable, please be sure to use our code so you can get a little bit of a discount there. Anything else we should dive into here before we?
No.
Yeah?
No.
We summed it all up.
Yeah.
That was a nice, quick video for
We never do this. Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, we hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are having a knife-tastic day. And that...
see what you did there.
I know.
Yeah.
And that you carried something cool.
Yeah.
And we will be in touch, guys. Cheers to you. Peace out.
See ya. Knife-tastic. I like it.